Hello, everybody. My name is Steve. I'm the Naggin Lord, and you're very welcome to Dungeons and Naggins, a show where we are going to be playing a game this evening, an adventure. We've got three wonderful adventurers. We're going to be meeting them very soon. They're going to be moving through a fantasy world, and they're going to be having fun along the way. Let's meet our adventurers and check in and say Stephen Bradley and Ronan Carey. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Hello, Erin. How are you
Hello.
this week?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm
Hello.
good. I'm good. I've been partaking in my naggin already.
Great.
Just to show confidence in the game and in Radio Shift's determination. She made some weird choices last week. Well, actually, I take that back. I think she made some great choices and they had big consequences, and I lost a lot of intelligence.
Yeah.
You
had no intelligence to begin with.
I did.
Yeah, you didn't have that much to lose. Your intelligence is brutal.
All right.
Now
and also my character's intelligence.
Coming from Grunt McBoom over there. Is it Grunt McBoom or Grunt McBroom? I feel like we've all been flip-flopping on this.
Boom, but I'm not, I'm happy just to be part of the team. So don't worry. If you get the name wrong, hey, look, I'm not gonna fight about it.
Oh, don't be that guy. That's the worst guy who lets everyone call him by the wrong name.
I'm not asking him to. It just
like Guy Fieri. Apparently it's Fieri, not Fieri.
All right, don't anybody get my name wrong, or I'm gonna go fucking nuts.
You're gonna go Guy Fieri.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
And QUIP MONTOFFREY DEVERE. Have I finally got that right?
No, you've gone for the way you always say it.
Here's a fun fact for everybody.
Switch it around. I say MONTOFFREY, but again, I think you actually may be more correct. I think yours is probably the right way to pronounce it.
Well, I'm God around these parts, so I guess I am more correct.
Yeah.
I wish you all very well on your adventure this week. You all know what you're doing. We'll have a little intro in a little while. What's going to happen here tonight is that we are going to be playing a game where I'm your narrator. I describe what's going on around you. You say what you would like to do, and then we roll for it, or more accurately, our Dice Lord will roll for it. I'm going to pop in and check in with our Dice Lord. Now, hello, Jordan. How are we doing?
Hello. Oh, no. Oh, no. My green curtains.
No.
My green curtains. Let me use my magic.
Please tell me you're clicking something when you're using magic over there.
I'm trying to. Hold on, give me a second.
Well, if everyone uses their imagination, then I suppose Jordan is going to be our dice. Jordan, you're inside the dice. Amazing.
Sorry, I had the curtains closed because I'm still depressed.
If anyone's just joining us for this episode, and you're very welcome. Wow, that's great. You're so welcome to be here. Have a chat in the comments below. You can say hi if you're here. And Jordan, I'm going to stop you there. Even as a Dice Lord for this game, that's a disgusting habit. And I would like people down below to let us know in the comments as well. Out of all the humans who are watching here this evening, why is that a disgusting thing here to do? Who would condone a man who would open up a bottle with his teeth? That's a real bad foot to start off on.
I'll have to stop you there, Steve, because it's also on the tooth that I originally broke opening bottles and then had fixed. So
with a special bottle opening speciality tooth, that's amazing.
Steve, can I just tell you something? I've been stuck in this dice for a while, and I decided to get into baking.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've also been inventing recipes as well. I made this really good recipe, right? So you get yeast and water, and you make a starter, and then you make a sourdough, and then when it's 90% done in the oven, you take it out and you hollow it out, and then you fill it 80% with mayonnaise, and then 10% with coffee granules and 10% with gravy granules, and then you cover the top of it in uncooked rice, and then you sprinkle on some garlic, and it's new. I call it the ass blaster.
Yeah, that was the next question I had.
Yeah, I can see it.
What you're going to be doing for us here this evening is that the players are going to say what they want to do, and then you are going to roll some dice for them. You've got 20-sided dice there for everybody, and we will be checking in with you in a while. And this is, like we're coming up to, like we've been on this adventure for a little while now. Maybe this is the week when we're going to see about getting you out of the dice prison. Maybe you'll be able to live like a normal life again.
Do you promise?
I will definitely look into it. We'll be in to check with you in a little
while. If you let me out, I'll say, fuck.
I'm after leaving now. I can't talk to you. And during the adventure, our adventurers are going to meet some people in the world. And those people are all going to be played by our special guest this week. Hello, and thank you so much for being here. Hannah Mamalis, everybody. Hooray. Hey, Hannah, how you doing? Hannah, that brings me to my first point. You're our first drinking guest so far, and we're super excited to have you here.
Yes,
what are you drinking?
Let me put my arm around this castle.
You're getting fresh with that castle already.
Chilling. Don't worry about it. She likes it.
What are you drinking, and what are you drinking it from?
I'm drinking a red wine. That it kind of looks like a bit of a goblet. Fucking focus for a second. Here, look, I'll show you the bottle. I've got it here.
Oh yeah.
Ye old fantasy. Red wine.
Oh, red wine. Well, thank you so much for being so thematic here this evening. You are going to be playing the people that the characters meet tonight in the world. Basically, if they speak to anybody or anybody says something who isn't one of our three characters, Quip, RIDDEE, and Grunt, that's going to be you.
This guy.
Yeah, so I'm going to shout for you when we're ready to bring in your first character. Thanks so much for doing this. We're really excited. We're going to get started on the adventure. We'll give you a call in a little while.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good luck. Okay, so let's get our three adventurers out. Let's meet Quip, RIDDEE, and Grunt, who are all ready. The next step on your adventure as you stand at the perimeter of Lord Shidecrack's evil-looking castle. Our three heroes are standing at the perimeter. Somewhere inside this castle, you'll find Splendorifa, who you must rescue and return to Ballyfull of Cans before dawn. Everybody checks their watch and sees... Yeah, like a sundial, like a Flintstones type of thing. Everybody checks. Everybody synchronizes their sundial and knows that it's been like 6.5 days. You've got to do this before dawn, and the sun is setting now.
Guys, how ominous this castle looks compared to what we're going after is there's a big divide.
Yes, there's a juxtaposition there between the cute sheep and the cat. Is that what you mean?
I just the castle. You think that we were rescuing something more important? I mean, can someone? As a barbarian, I need to have like really strong, passionate motivation to get started. Can you guys remind me, or just not remind me, but like give me some kind of pep talk, or make me angry about this goat being stolen.
I just tried to cast inspiration on her.
Oh, amazing. Okay, great. Cool. So that's a special magical power that Quip has had this whole time. An inspiration, you're going to just try and make her feel better. That's going to be you rolling for wisdom, which means our first entrance of the Dice Lord. Dice Lord, please.
Here we go. It's a fucking 18.
Oh, yes, yeah. 22.
Whoa!
That's it.
Good job, Quip.
I didn't think he was going to be that strong.
No one did. That's mental.
I just start running into the castle.
Amazing.
We should have a plan. The
other two, do you want to run after her? Do you want to try something else?
We really hadn't considered all our options before.
No, we don't.
Running
really know
straight to the castle. Perhaps there's another way in, or something we could crawl in through, perhaps.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, is there like what are we? Is there something? Well, I mean, look.
While she's running straight for the gate.
Yeah, I want you to both. I want you to both run after her and both roll for perception at the same time to see if there's anything else going on in the world. But it's going to be pretty blurry.
Okay.
Here we go, boys. Let's kick this game off. Grunt, you're on a Oh, my curtains, you're on a 13. And QUIP, you're on a 2, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
QUIP, you see absolutely no. You look directly into the sun. And with a grunt, what did you get?
I got a, what did I get?
You got a 13.
13 plus 2 as well, so just to say
15. You can see that there were several better ways to do this. Windows you could have snuck in past, clever ways of going past a maze or some sort of a puzzle that might have had a mental toll but would have let you in some way. But there's no time for that now. RIDDEE is barreling full steam ahead, and the two of you are caught in her wake, running after her until you stop. You're all met with a solid gate with a little drawbridge to let the gate up and down, because there's a drawbridge behind the gate, because I started this sentence halfway through and then went back to the beginning Tarantino style. You see there's a little gate, there's no way to pass, and there's a little hut next to it, and inside you see a guard sleeping.
Oh.
Our first...
How asleep are they? Are they out cold, or are they a light sleep?
Like an uncomfortable looking sleep.
Restless. Okay. I look around the hut while he's still asleep just to see if there's any keys or some such that I could perhaps.
Good
morning.
Hello.
What were you dreaming about?
I was dreaming about not being in pain for 1 second in my life.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's really sad. What's wrong?
That's very revealing.
It's a weird way to introduce yourself. Ask me what I'm dreaming about. You don't ask me.
I think you'll find I said good morning, which is a very normal way to introduce yourself.
No, but what about you didn't ask me my name?
What's your?
So I just said good morning. What's your name?
It's just polite. It's just politeness, actually.
I mean, a lot's happened.
What's your name? Then maybe what's going on?
Hold on, I'm trying to win a battle of wits here.
Your mind.
What is your name?
My name's Rahul.
Rahul?
Yeah.
Rahul. It's a nice name.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I'm a bit tetchy. I'm sorry if I'm a bit tetchy.
Well, you're in constant pain. It's completely understandable.
It's not good. Yeah.
What's the pain from?
I've got a really bad tooth in me.
Oh, you got a bad tooth.
Oh, really? Did you try opening a bottle with it?
What?
How did you hurt your tooth?
It's my tooth juice. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Did I try opening a bottle? No, it's just been, I'll be honest, I've had a sore tooth for about 3 years now, and just nothing to be done about it, you know. I can't get any time off work to go deal with it, so what can I do?
Hey, what if we did your job?
What do you mean?
What if you go see that dentist and we'll just stay here and keep post?
Oh, I don't know, like all three of you. What are your names, actually?
Oh, well, I'm QUIP MONTOFFREY DEVERE.
I'm GRUNT McBoom.
I'm going to try to lie. I'm your cousin.
Okay, I want you to roll for charisma to see if that works out. See if it works on the guard.
I'm under a spell where I want to get in, and I have very low intelligence.
Your charisma's -3 as well, though, right?
Yes.
I want to say just how brilliant that quick thinking was of trying to convince an adult that you are their cousin and that they should already know you. So we'll just see what this roll is.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 17.
Wow. Oh, wow.
It works to the point that the guard is like not sure. The guard's got a lot of cousins. Maybe it is.
I'm your cousin. I've come. I heard that you.
Are you on Auntie Agnes's side? Are you on Auntie Bertha's side? Which one?
Neither of those. I don't know those names.
What?
RIDDEE.
Quick word, RIDDEE.
Quick
word for a second.
RIDDEE.
How can you not know?
Everyone does a huddle. Everyone does a huddle.
Quick word, RIDDEE, just for a second. What the fuck?
I don't know.
You gotta go along with it.
Well, hear me out. If I say that I'm from one of those sides, then the conversation's going to continue I'm thinking I'm a lost cousin. I went to the Elf Hall of Records and I figured out that I was his cousin, but I don't know the family. Is that okay, guys?
It just seems... So then the only reason we're here is to talk to him. Because you're trying to meet him.
What's going on? I just want to know what's going on, whether you're my family or not, because I don't have a lot of family. And
the guard is in the huddle now too.
What's happening? This is really nice, but did someone just put my bum?
No,
cousin, that was me. That was me because I wanted to see if you had a
one in the family.
Yes, it does. It does. I found out through mystical circumstances that I'm related to you, the guard here at the castle, and I don't have any other family, and I just wanted to come here and I just wanted to learn what your day is like, how you get into the castle.
Oh, can I tell you something that is so special to me? It really is. That's really special because I I'll level with you. My wife left me. She's gone. My wife left me because of my tooth.
Yeah.
Because I'm just nagging it all the time. Yeah. And you know what? There's a part of me that feels like if I get this tooth done, I'll lose my identity. I feel like it's all I have about me now. I feel like it's the only interesting thing about me. I don't know who I have without my tooth. So that's why I've left it for so long.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think I should do?
What should you do?
I think you're more than just a sore tooth. Come on, like that can't be everything about you. What do you like doing? What's your favorite thing outside of being a guard here and sleeping?
I like fishing. I like doing a bit of fishing.
Fishing's great, yeah.
Yeah. I just can't eat anything anymore because
you can't eat anything.
Well,
I have to liquidize everything. I have to use it. Suck it.
Of course.
Can I just ask? Has the tooth been your identity since it started causing you so much pain?
I can't remember who I was before the tooth. Nobody cared who I was before the tooth.
And they care now.
Boy, you hurt your tooth.
No, they care even less now, but at least there's been a change.
Naggin Lord, can we see the tooth?
Yeah.
Everyone roll for perception to see if you can see the tooth. Give me 3 rolls for perception, please, Dice Lord.
Okay. Can I just say, sorry, this Rahul was literally nearly crying in pain to all 3 of you, and you just went, right.
They're rolling. They're rolling.
It's guarding an evil castle. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the SS soldier is having a bad day.
Oh, sorry.
He's your cousin.
I can't reply to that. Well, you know what? Grunt, you've got 19.
QUIP,
you've got 9. And RIDDEE, just saying by accident, you've got 1.
Oh, no.
By accident.
Okay. Well, I think a 1 for looking is putting your whole head into her mouth, kind of just headbutting her just a little bit like that. Right as Grunt can see that it's just a rotten tooth in there with your dentistry skills that were hidden all along. You can see that it was a rotten tooth right before RIDDEE headbutts her right in the mouth.
Jesus, RIDDEE.
Does headbutting her in the mouth knock out the tooth?
All right. We can roll for luck for that one. Let's get RIDDEE for luck there, please.
This is what I'm talking about, baby. It's a 10.
It's a 10. No, a 10 is so average. A 1 would have been way better. Something would have happened. No, a 10. It just hurts real bad.
I'm sorry, Rahul. I'm sorry. Can I ask you? While you're vulnerable, why, how did you?
Okay, ready to put that, but go on.
I don't have a lot of charisma. What's your story with your job here? Do you know the Lord of the Manor?
Oh, I know him all right. I know him.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not really allowed to say how I feel about him, but I'll tell you this: he hasn't. Look.
You don't like him.
I haven't got my tooth sorted because of my own fucking hubris, but I've also not got my tooth sorted because I don't get any fucking time off. I'll tell you.
That's desperate. You don't like. Is there any chance we could try and just pull that tooth out? And if we are able to do that for you, maybe let us by.
You know what? I like yous. You've given me a bit of hope or something.
So now you are happy to lose the tooth.
Yeah, you know what? You've inspired me to go live my life.
Yeah, I think you should go fishing.
I turn back to Grunt and I punch him so hard in the shoulder and I lean into him and I say, he said it was the one thing that he cares about. That's his identity. And you got so down on me for saying that I was his cousin.
Hey, Riddie.
And he loved that.
Listen, he is in constant pain. That's not a way to live a life.
He likes the pain. Some people are addicted to their pain. Some people don't want to be happy.
Oh my God.
Is this a huddle? Are we doing a huddle?
Yeah.
No, they were just yelling at one another openly in front of you.
Oh.
So, are you going to try and do the tooth?
Well, what do you want?
For medicine?
Let's go for it.
Okay, great. So whoever's having a go at the tooth, I want you to roll for medicine, which is intelligence, please, Dice Lord.
I shall not go for the tooth.
Okay.
I'll try with my little hands.
That's plus 2 intelligence for both of you, I believe.
I'm going to. I was going to turn into a bird and fly and pull it out.
That's a good idea.
Okay, cool. Well, let's give that a try then.
Happy for that to happen?
Yeah, put a bird in your mouth, Rahul?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, bird in your mouth. You okay?
Bird in your mouth.
You know what they say? A bird in the mouth.
Yes, and let's do it. Here we go.
So your idea, which is locked in, Grunt, is to fly into someone's mouth with an animal that only has feet and pull out a tooth. Okay,
with my beak.
And wings to soar.
16.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Okay,
and Quip, you rolled a 20 though.
I know you're getting
I
a little
natural 20.
You're getting a little annoyed. But surely the breed of bird.
It's irrelevant. I rolled a perfect 20.
To be honest, things did get a little bit out of hand there in that you've got a D6 to roll to determine what animal you actually turn into before a 16 is possible. So let's just scale things back a little bit. Quip, you're going to be there on the backup to roll your D20 in order to do medicine, in order to fix this when it inevitably turns into a disaster. But let's watch it turn.
Full well that I could just pick out
Quip,
Quip, I'm going to let him do it.
We're going to roll a D6.
You wait and see this. Wait to see this, Quip.
We're going to roll a D6 to determine what animal that grunt turns into.
I'd like to state that you are going to turn into a bird, but the number determines what kind of bird.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, great.
Okay, ready? It's a 2, which means you're a turkey.
It's
Bye.
Dear God, get it out of the man's mouth.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'll get it. Just give me a second.
I need both of you now to roll for your as a turkey. I'm gonna let you roll for strength on that one, and then Quip, you're gonna roll for intelligence. Let's get those two at the same time, please.
May Bernard Matthews be with us. You've got a 15 turkey Quip. Turkey grunt, sorry. And then Quip. I will state Quip, you rolled a 20 before, it didn't count, but you also rolled a 19 right now.
Wow. The turkey little foot kicks expertly held by Quip's doctorly hands. The turkey kicks the tooth clean out of the guard's mouth. It soars overhead and lands in a pile of nettles, making it difficult to retrieve as a souvenir.
That does seem like something you'd want, though, right?
I think he'd want it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try and retrieve the tooth from the nettles.
Yeah, get your cousin.
Dexterity.
I want you to roll for strength, which is constitution, to see how you deal with these nettle stings.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Excellent.
I hope someone's got a dock leaf ready. It's a 3.
It's a 3. You're badly hurt by nettles. You obtain the tooth, but you lose 2 health points along the way.
That's fine.
Cousin, thank you so much. Thank you. That was very kind. You know what? You've done me You've done me a joy today. And I feel like a new man. I'm going to tell you something now, all right?
Yeah.
There's a secret magical door to the boss's chambers.
Excellent.
So all you have to do is go around this way to the left, then take 2 rights. There's a fork in the path. And
you show us on the map like you're a weather person.
Yeah, so imagine you're on a plane and there's exits here and there's exits here. You go down the end and then you go to the exit door, you take a left, and then you're outside of the plane, actually. I don't know how you did that, but you take another right.
Right.
And then you'll get to the door. All right?
To the door.
Thank you.
To the door. To the door. To the door.
But the door behind the door is...
That's the door to the boss's chambers.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, cousin. And I take the tooth and I wrap it in some of the I have some twine around my neck and I give it to Rahul as a necklace.
Rahul catches it.
And he winks and he goes, "Hey, you're coming back this way. You know where to find me."
All right.
Oh, to do with his cousin.
Everybody walks away.
Incest runs in the family, so.
Everybody walks away and is silent for like 5 solid minutes, and everyone's just walking. Not saying, I'm just trying to get around to the side, following the very good directions to get around to the side to the door. We are going to take a little break there, and I am going to check in with our Dice Lord. Dice Lord, how are we doing? Let's come in and see you.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm all right. Good. I have a fetish for teeth and them being removed. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Oh, well, I'll put that into all the games now, if that might make you happier. How do you feel our adventurers did, and how many swigs do you think they should have imposed? And do we have any comments that we need to chat about from in here?
Well, first of all, let me say that I think that I like that RIDDEE was so wound up to attack and get ready and get that goat that she didn't even need to hear QUIP even give any inspirational words. She was just like, I know what you're going to say. You don't need to say it. I'm fucking off like shit off a shovel.
That's great. The speech was that good as well, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's 3 sips. That's an absolute win.
That's great.
I think that they all should take 2 sips because the empathy just fell out the bottom of them when the saddest story I've ever heard in my life. And I love teeth. I just told you that, Steve. I love teeth.
I know.
Saddest story in my life.
And people didn't care.
They went, okay. So,
well, you know, everyone's been very empathetic so far. I think that's a strength in all of our players here tonight.
There's some wise wisdom here from the Sonic Pegasus, who says a tooth in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. So that's worth remembering. You probably should have kept hold of that tooth, RIDDEE.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have.
Yeah, and Willis Washia said that they should have used WebMD, which is some spider thing, I think.
I imagine so. Well, so that's 2 sips for everybody, and
2 sips for everyone, and 3 especially for RIDDEE, because I'm up for that optimism. Go and get him.
Amazing. We'll check back in with you in a little while. Thank you very much,
Bye.
Dice Lord.
Please release
you might
me
not
from
be
this
in
hell.
this prison from long.
Please release me from that.
I'll see what I can do. We are back in the second part of our adventure. Everyone has their assigned swigs. We've got 2 each for the boys, and RIDDEE, you're taking 3 swigs because of enthusiasm and or incompetence for all of you. I can never tell. You 3, QUIP, Grunt, and RIDDEE, are all walking along around the back of the castle of walls, and you find a crack in a wall. You walk through, and you walk up a stone staircase. It looks like this place is unguarded. It seems like no one comes around here that much. You're walking up to a darker and darker corridor as the light from behind you fades, and the sun you can see is setting right down. Remember, you have to get this goat back before dawn. You're standing in a long dark corridor, and in front of you a sort of so you can see kind of like 2 eyes sparkle in the darkness. I want each of you to roll for perception, please.
Here we go. Perception. What would you describe perception as? You know, if you had
your
to tell
ability
someone.
to see, to know what's going on around you.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I saw your lips.
Nice.
It's a 3 for Grunt. Don't laugh at me, Grunt. You're getting a 3.
Grunt, you're looking in the... Go on.
It's a 3 for Quip.
Quip and Grunt are both looking in the wrong direction, agreeing with one another.
It's good. Okay.
Looks good.
Righty, it's down to you.
This way, guys.
Yeah.
Righty needs to lead the pack. She's the true leader. It's a 19.
Oh, you know exactly what you're looking at. It is a magical door with a face on it, but the face looks eerily similar, like a little washed up game show host who spends their time torturing people in different forms throughout this land. It's a door, but the face is magically sealed, and on that face you can see it's the little goblin.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. Hey,
Hannah.
And you gotta, you have to start. Hey!
The door was stuck.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What the fuck is happening? What are we doing today? Oh, did I scare you? Did I scare you?
No, you're great.
You always delight us.
So you love me? Hey, I love you guys. What's happening? Tell me all the gossip.
Well,
we stole a pirate ship, and
yeah.
Oh, you naughty boy.
Yeah, we got rid of a guy's tooth just there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sexy teeth.
We took too long to save a boy from a killer scorpion because we were getting consent.
Oh,
I turned into a turkey, so that's why I'm a
hey,
turkey.
that's hot. I like it. Give me your best turkey noise. Hey, too late,
well,
man.
Isn't it right that you can only make the noise when you are a turkey, but you're actually very bad at doing impressions of animals when you're not in their form? Isn't that the thing, Grunt?
That's right. Yes, that's absolutely right. Yes. Thank you.
Hey, that's a cool niche personality trait you got.
Thank you. I like who I am.
Yeah. So what can I do for you guys?
Well, we're trying to get through this door because we need to get our goat.
Hey, we all gotta get somewhere, kid, don't we? Oh.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So, what can I do for you?
I guess let us
in
through.
That'd be cool.
Let us through.
Let you in. Let you in. Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. Let's. How about we Hey, you want to play a little game?
Sure, we always love your game.
Definitely. We've done this a bunch of times already, so yeah, why not?
If you don't get it right, you're not getting in this fucking door. It's
okay.
not
Okay.
Is that all right? Can we?
I might stop that one there. That might unhinge things just a little bit. If we have them, I usually let them through. Everyone else, shut up for a second, Hannah. This is just between you and me. I usually let them through anyway, but I let them through with a penalty if they fuck it up. So you're going to do 3 riddles. You're going to do three riddles or 3 games or whatever you have for us. That's a mystery that I don't know about right now. Yeah. And if they get best 2 out of 3, they get through with a +2 to a skill point. And if they get through only, if they fuck that up, then if they lose 2 in a row or if they lose 2 at all.
Gotcha.
So could everyone please pick a skill point?
How about this? If you fuck it up, you don't get through the door. Wait.
Gotcha. Got it.
All right, Goblin.
Goblin.
That's writing. I like that. That's a telling way. That's writing.
Boys, I have a feeling that the stakes are low.
Well, you would say that. You -4 intelligence.
Kiddos, let me tell you something. Hey, you guys, how do you feel about people? Do you like people? How do you
cool, yeah.
You guys getting out together? I got a question. How's your relationship? Are you guys bonding? What's happening here?
Yeah.
I think so.
Sounds super positive. Do you like?
We've not really had too much time, just to hang out, really, I suppose. But
okay.
I mean, there are some things I wanted to talk about after the adventure. I feel like now is not the time.
Well, no, you can say it now.
No, go on, please.
Anything you say that and then tell us
what is it?
I feel like the two of you have a bit of a front sometimes, and if we're going to be adventurers together, that maybe you could stand to be a bit more vulnerable. I don't know. And I'm always telling you about my background. You're never asking.
I know we're not asking. Yeah. Kind of impressive you keep telling us.
Yeah, it's yeah, I mean, that's but be a bit more vulnerable. I mean, I turn myself into animals. That's pretty like.
I mean, and Grunt's always talking shit about QUIP. That's frustrating.
No.
Hey, this is some juicy
No. QUIP. I trust you more than anybody.
Yes.
I bought. You sold me the best piss in the land.
Correct.
On several occasions.
You trust QUIP more than anybody?
Yeah, it's
a good recipe
guy. He's a genuine
being a team of
stand-up guy.
Thank you, Grunt.
No.
Well, look, guys, to be honest, I didn't expect that question to bring up all this tension, so we're just gonna power ahead and you guys just bury that back down again for a little while. Is that okay?
They know.
Well, maybe these questions will bring you guys a little closer together. Maybe we'll figure something out.
I'm gonna get them to pick a skill point to gamble before we begin. Plus or minus 2. Which one are you doing?
Wisdom.
Strength.
Charisma for me.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Is that go ahead me?
That's you. Let's go. You're walking here. Go for it.
All right. So you ready for your a riddle?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Right. So you ready for this? Okay.
Yep.
Get your
Yeah.
steps on. A single man was looking for a girl to be his wife. After having no success with dating, he put an ad online which said, "Wife needed urgently." Soon after, he received tons of responses, but all of them were from other men, and they all said the same thing. What did they say?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'll give you 1 minute.
What?
Wife needed.
Say it again, please.
What was the ad
I'll
saying?
give you the spark notes. A man was looking for a wife. He put it online, an ad online. He said, "Wife needed urgently," but all the responses he got were from men. What could the men be saying to him saying a wife needed urgently?
Wife needed urgently.
So obviously the men are interpreting the sentence in a different way than it's expected.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yes, Righty. Very, very good.
20 seconds.
They were offering theirs.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Take my wife. Take my wife.
Bada boom, baby. Yeah. Beautiful work. Beautiful
1 out of
work.
3.
All right.
Oh God.
Take my. Did you write these, Goblin?
Yeah, hey, look, I'm not gonna say they're not poisonal.
What has happened to you?
Poisonal.
This happened to you, Goblin, is that?
Hey, don't worry about it. So, are we ready for our next one?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay. There was a man who wanted to prove his love to his wife. So, he climbed the highest mountain, swam the deepest ocean, and walked the biggest desert. What do you think his wife said? What do you think his bitch of a wife said?
You were too busy doing all that, you forgot our anniversary.
Hey, look, you're not that far off. She said, she divorced me for not being home enough.
Was that it on the first guess, Goblin?
Huh? What?
Was that it on the first guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You did it.
thanks, Goblin. These are amazing.
Yeah.
We have to hear the next one.
You ready for the next one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
3 simple words. Life-changing. What are they?
3 simple words, life-changing. What are they?
I
Say it.
love you.
Say it.
Yeah, is what I love you.
Goodbye now.
I just needed to hear somebody say it.
I love you. Oh.
In so long.
Was that it?
Is that it?
I love you. We should all say it together for the goblin.
What? You want more?
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Door opens in front of you.
Get out of here. Go have fun. Go on.
We will. That was fun. That's what that was.
That was fun.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
You move through the door, and you hear it whispering about you as you carry on your way.
Oh.
What is the door?
What is it whispering?
Oh, it's all sorts of like, it's really like it's very neutral type of stuff. You know, it starts off like it might go one way.
What you doing? Where you going? Hey. You're pretty. I like your butt. Oh, it's a nice little butt.
Which one are you talking about?
You turn back around and there's a lot of doors there. It could have been anyone. So you step forward into a corridor. This corridor now is not as dark as the one you were in before. It's lit by like torches with sconces on the walls, and you can see that there are little window holes in the walls as well. It's sort of a long corridor, and there's several window holes along the way.
Okay, and we're turning right. We've gone right.
You're already into the place where you need to be. Okay. Yeah, you've walked in. You're walking kind of down further along a corridor that seems to be taking you deeper inside to the center of the castle.
Cool. This is going well, guys. I think this is
going very well.
Yeah.
As you pass by one of the windows, you can see that there's a large chamber below, and you look down, and through that window, I want you all to roll for perception, please, Dice Lord.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Take a look through that window.
Look in through the window, Scooby-Doo style.
What do you see? Will I tell them all individually at the same time?
Please.
That doesn't make any sense, but I'll try and do that.
Yes, individually.
Ronan, QUIP, you have 8. RIDDEE, you have 5. Grunt, you have 11.
Okay, no one really sees all that much. You look out and you see a sort of like a ceremony maybe going on. There looks like there's something that might be like, I don't know, like a cow or something down there.
Oh.
And there's a bunch of people wearing hoods that are all sitting in kind of chairs, and you look down and you can see a hooded figure wearing giant metal armor. It looks a little bit like it might be maybe, I don't know, you rolled an 11 at best, Lord Goodcrack, maybe?
Oh, God, I don't think so.
What's Goodcrack doing here?
How big are the window? How big is the window that goes into the room?
It's big enough for like one of you to squeeze through at a time.
Oh, Grunt, should you turn into an animal to try to?
I'm so glad you asked. Yes, I would love that. Absolutely, I would love that.
All right, here we go. Dice Lord, we're going to roll the D6 to see which animal he turns into. We're going to roll a D20 to see how good of a version of that animal it is. What are you hoping for,
What's the size of the window again? Sorry?
It's about, like human cat flap size, like...
Yes, human cat flap size. Yes.
Like enough for one person to wiggle through.
Well, in that case, I'll just turn into something like regular size. Like a gorilla and a bear is too big. Right?
Yeah, it should be something small that flies.
I'll turn into another type of bird.
Okay.
Or like a mosquito or a fly.
I can't do that.
He's got limited options.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I mean, I would love to someday I'll be able to turn into everything, but today I can only turn into 6 different things.
What if, Grunt, are you able to turn into a goat?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can turn into
we could confuse them.
You could turn into
a man who's really tried.
If you rolled unicorn and rolled really low, that's basically a goat, so you might get away with that.
Oh, so I'm okay. Well, let's turn into I'm going to turn into a spider, a big spider though.
Okay, that's good.
Okay,
like a scary one.
Okay,
here we go. It's a 5.
It's a 5. That's a gorilla. And roll the D20 to see what size. If you roll high enough, I'm going to say it's whatever size you want. It'll be a small enough gorilla to fit through the hole.
Okay.
You're going to add your wisdom to this, Grunt?
It's an 11.
It's an 11 plus.
Intelligence, is it?
Plus wisdom.
Wisdom.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
It's a 15. It's basically the gorilla you need. It's a gorilla that's going to be able to fit out through that window, be able to climb along the roof and get a better look at what's going on out there.
Hopefully nobody notices a gorilla crawling out of this window and heading towards them.
That's why you're going to roll for stealth next.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Grunt, no matter what stealth you get, you go in there and you tell us what's happening.
No matter what.
Okay, great. Yeah,
no matter what, it's you. You're the canary in the mine.
Listen, Righty, I want to say
probably
thank you for
fit in
suggesting me for this
I
job.
can probably get in here very easily.
I just smile.
I could go in very easily. I am very small.
I've already turned into a gorilla the size of this window.
Okay, go ahead.
This role is going to determine how well you blend in.
Right.
It's a 13. You're a kind of like a dull orange.
Okay.
It's plus 3 as well, right?
Yes,
that's your dexterity. That's your stealth.
And plus
Why don't
3.
you guys both go in and I'll wait outside with my sword, and they'll try to escape and then.
And you'll stab them. You'll bottleneck them.
You kill them?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Or you go in. One of them distract them, and the other one grab Splendorifa, and then I'll be here with my sword, Maria.
All right. Okay.
Okay. I want Quip to roll for stealth as well. Grunt, you're already in there.
Yeah.
And Righty, you're running around to the exit door of this room. Go ahead and roll for Quip's dexterity.
Oh God.
It's a 2. Okay. It doesn't work particularly well. Plus 1. It's a 3. It works very slightly less embarrassing as you tumble out of the human-sized cat flap window. You tumble down onto the ground in kind of in front of everybody, and they're all facing the other direction. And you can see there, as you can see as well, Grunt. Of course, you climb down like a stealthy gorilla. Lord Shidecrack is standing on this stage with Splendorifa the goat. He's got a dagger in one hand, and he seems to be hesitating about the situation, though. He's not just like going through with it, and all the people standing in the pews seem a little bit bored, but now they all turn around and everyone in the room sees Quip standing there, having fallen in front of everybody, and notice a gorilla hanging from the roof overhead as Lord Shidecrack stands up and points at you, and Lord Shidecrack says, is this another mustache?
There's so many mustaches.
Well, this is very unorthodox altogether.
You're,
is this what's happening? What's going on?
You're
I'm
sire.
trying to do something.
Sire, I have come here to perform.
I want you to roll for charisma to see how that works on Lord Shidecrack.
Okay, here we go. It's a 3.
It's a 3.
7.
It's a 7. Okay, great. It sort of seems like it might work for a moment, and then Lord Shidecrack comes to their senses and decides this is maybe not what's up.
This is not what's up.
No, really, sire. I am one of the...
Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my castle?
My name...
Answer very quickly.
My name is Quip MONTOFFREY DEVERE. I'm a renowned bard. I play the bagpipes far and wide, and I was hired by one of your men to come in as a surprise. To play your favorite song.
Oh, that doesn't sound right at all. I don't want any surprises. I don't want any music. If you can sit over there quietly by yourself,
absolutely,
maybe this will all work out.
Absolutely. And this is my pet gorilla.
Yeah.
You both take a seat in the pews as Lord Shidecrack goes back to business.
Well,
yes, I am concerned about the gorilla. But
don't mind me. I'm just a pet gorilla.
It would also talk.
It talks. That's why we're such a good team. Are you sure you don't want to see us perform?
No, I really didn't.
Can I, Naggin Lord, can I hear this from outside the door?
Yeah, you're listening real intently. Yeah, you're getting about 70% of it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my voice.
I want to see the gorilla and the boy. The gorilla and the boy.
I'm 70 years old.
All right, you.
Shouting. What did I say? No shouting. Who's shouting?
It's a cousin.
I want them killed.
Lord Shycrack isn't buying it, but the hooded figures in the different pews, all with different voices, are all shouting. Maybe they want to see the gorilla and the boy as well.
Okay. Okay.
Boy, gorilla, boy, gorilla.
The gorilla and the boy.
The gorilla and the boy.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
We're going ape shit.
Daddy has a hangover. Shh. Daddy
Sorry.
has a hangover. Daddy's head is very sore. You can perform your little fucking stupid dance or whatever fuck you do.
Okay.
Just as long as you do it quietly.
Okay.
And it doesn't take that long.
Then we're going to have two problems.
Yeah.
Lord Shycrack. Lord Shycrack steps off the stage and bringing Splendorifa the goat along with him to be like there nearby, totally under guard. As the two of you step forward and you're just walking along the aisle, walking up towards the front to the stage, and a radio shift is still outside listening in, hearing what's going on outside. And that's where we're going to take a little break to check in with our Dice Lord. We will be back to you very soon when we're going to get some more information about what's happening next. Dice Lord, we're back over here with you. How are you feeling? How much should they drink?
I want them all to drink one swig because they're not killing enough for me.
They're not killing enough for you. You were hoping for more bloodshed this eve.
More blood.
But that's just you because you're trapped inside a little polydecahedral hell, and you're just because you've got a terrible bloodlust on you. So that's one swig each.
One swig, lusting for the blood. I also think that the riddles were fantastic. I thought that the last one.
I mean, I would say a congratulatory 3 or 4 sips of the goblet.
Because I was like, what would the men say? They'd probably say something like, they'd probably be like, "Sir, this is Grinder," or "Sir, you know."
That's not what they said.
Pathetic. You're a cook. I would say you're a cook, beta soy boy.
The most classic punchline in the whole world. Take my wife. Amazing work there. Really, really good.
So they should all have 3 sips for that. Also, Naggin Lord, I wish that you could have a sip for saying the word sconce, because it's a very fun word to say. Sconce.
Thank you. I try to get that into every single game I play, and let me tell you, it's not always easy. We're going to get back to the third part of our adventure soon, so that's 1 sip for everybody, 3 for Hannah. Amazing. Wonderful. We'll check in with you soon and see if we can see something about releasing you from this eternal hell. I don't know. We'll see. No, we are back as QUIP and Grunt are walking up towards the stage with RIDDEE listening outside. Lord Shycrack is sitting at the side of the front pew, like the parents at a wedding, waiting there with the goat on one side. And RIDDEE, you're outside just listening into everything that's going on.
Can I be sneaking in as this is happening?
Yeah, for sure. At this stage, you've enough of a distraction has been caused. You come in. You're sitting at the back of the room.
Cool.
The goat and the boy. The goat and the boy.
Everyone's shouting along, Hannah. All the people in the crowd with different voices are all excited for the goat and boy.
All right. I said. You can play fucking whatever the fuck you do. Daddy has a hangover. You do it quietly, you do it calmly, and then we move on with what we are doing. But that is more important. You just barged into my home.
What are you doing? Have now walked up full way onto the stage. You're standing there. Everyone's gone silent.
Your Lord, just to preface, these are bagpipes.
Yeah.
Not particularly known for being quiet.
Well, you better find a way to make them fucking quiet, hadn't you? Otherwise, I'm going to order all of my guards to murder you.
Say no more.
It should be said that it's impressive, regardless of what happens, it's impressive that I'm a gorilla doing it. So that's just to be very clear about that as well. That
It doesn't
Just play.
The gorilla's better than the boy.
I'm just looking at a picture of a boy and a gorilla.
Naggin Lord, is Lord Shitecrack paying attention to the goat while this is happening? What is the interaction there?
No, having got the goat kind of on a leash and having a what's what with the boys on stage, about 6 feet away.
Okay.
So
I'm going to slowly creep up.
Okay, cool. Roll for dexterity. That's going to be your stealth. Dice Lord.
I hope this large barbarian woman is stealthy.
I am a regular size barbarian woman.
+4 dexterity.
And also a 4 on the roll.
8. You say excuse me to every single hooded figure that you pass by along the way. They're all looking at you. Now you've parked yourself on the seat on the pew behind the one with the goat and Lord Shitecrack on it. Everyone...
Hey, settle down. Everybody settle down, settle down, settle down. Shh.
Stage.
On.
So, I believe I said we were hired to play your favorite song. So, what is it?
Let the gorilla speak.
I concur with QUIP. We need to know what your favorite song is.
It's a talking gorilla.
That's incredible. It is incredible enough that I'm just speaking, and we're communicating like this. This is,
Yes, I mean, I think that got old about 5 minutes ago. We get your talking fucking gorilla.
All right.
Yes, I want you to play Aerosmith's "Don't Want to Miss a Thing."
And so it shall be done.
Remember, listen to me, boy and gorilla.
Yeah.
If that is your band name, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Listen to me. If it's not fucking quiet enough and you fucking scare my fucking goat, you'll wish you weren't fucking born.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Say no more.
Say no more.
So
Ready?
we're gonna have both of you roll for charisma, which is performance, but I want you to roll for it, and then we're gonna find out the results after you do the performance, because I really want to see this clean.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm just gonna roll first, though, just so you know.
We'll
Go
say
roll
at the
now.
same time.
Quietly.
We'll say at the same time, Grunt and I, what Grunt is going to do whilst I play the song.
Cool.
So, you're my lord. I shall play, and I shall be accompanied by Grunt here, who is going to
sing. Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Oh, you're going to sing. You're going to sing the words. All right. Cool.
Oh well, was I just going to? What did you?
I thought you were going to dance or something. I don't know.
Oh, let's dance. I'm happy to dance.
No, but you said you're gonna sing. You said you're gonna sing. Let him sing.
Can I just say?
No, sing.
The talking gorilla is sing.
You said you were gonna sing, so we're all excited for it now.
Okay, that's fair. That is actually fair. I did.
But also, we want you to dance. Don't just do one thing.
Do several things at once, like a live person animal.
Yeah.
Sing and dance. Here we go.
My life in this deep surrender, I will stay lost in this moment. I don't want to while you are sleeping when far away. Stay lost in... Oh wait, well,
let's find out. Let's find out from our dice lord how much did they roll for this. How good was that performance to the people watching?
I was getting into it.
Yeah. Anyone who was sat close enough to the bagpipes was crying because that's all they could hear. Anyone who was sat closer to the gorilla was livid because they just heard him say all the wrong words in the wrong tune.
I said some of the right words.
It was a 7 for the gorilla and a 19 for QUIP.
QUIP fucking nailed it. The gorilla came in there and people put so much pressure on that gorilla to sing, and he fucking bottled it in front of everybody.
Well, all right. I don't think that's not fair.
You know what? I don't know what I expected. It was bad overall. There were some good elements. There were some bad elements. Now that's fine. It's done. I want you to shut the fuck up while I carry on with my business.
Absolutely.
Can you do that? Can you just sit there and shut the fuck up?
I'm going to rush forward and try to grab the leash of the goat.
Amazing. Roll for strength, please.
It's a 17.
Whoa!
Yeah!
You grab
So 21.
the goat, you pull it away from Lord Shidecrack. Can't believe it.
I'm gonna
Who the fuck you?
I'm gonna throw myself at Lord Shidecrack's face. Just attack.
That's another roll for strength.
My sword from my
Yes!
Yeah!
I have a very delayed answer to Lord Shidecrack's question, which is, who the fuck are you? Which is, I'm someone who loves gorilla and boy shows.
We all do. That's why we're here.
Dice Lord, I need you to roll a strength twice for Grunt because he's a gorilla. He's going to roll twice and take the best one. And for Quip, you're going to roll for the dagger on the bagpipe kit.
So Grunt right now is slow motion through the air towards.
Here we go.
Right, which I imagine. So it's a 2 and a 4.
I'll take the 4.
Even at the best one, it's a 4 plus
plus 3. It's a
plus
bloody
a
7.
3 is a 5. You land right next to Lord Shidecrack and absolutely murder one of the henchmen.
All right, cool.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck is going on? What is this guy really doing? I thought this was a band.
I was going for you.
Jumps forward with the sword, with the dagger out of the bagpipe kit. Roll away.
Okay. It's a fucking. It's a 20.
It's a 20!
20. Great job.
You stab Lord Shidecrack right in the jugular. Blood begins spraying into the eyes of all of the cloaked figures all around. They're incapacitated from having blood sprayed into their eyes.
The bloody eyes!
Lord Shidecrack looks at you and shouts his final words as he bleeds out.
Fucking boy and gorilla!
You'll never forget the name Boy and Gorilla.
You're standing there holding the goat radio shift as you all move forward onto the stage, as all of a sudden the window overhead, the giant domed window, is broken by a gigantic eagle who swoops down in front of you and gives you a quick nod to say, "Get on my back."
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's jump onto the eagle's back, bringing Splendorifa along. You fly up into the air, and the eagle explains that they were sent there by Mayor Canna of Ballyfull of Cans. And then the eagle gives you a quick explanation for why they couldn't have been here earlier along in the story. Go ahead, Hannah. You're the eagle. You're explaining why you couldn't have been here earlier along to just do this easier.
I had to go to my child's christening.
Fair enough.
There's no small talk for the rest of the journey. You're flying along through the sky with Splendorifa on your side. Splendorifa looks at you, a goat, and says in goat words,
I always rely on the kindness of strangers.
You land down in the village of Ballyfull of Cans. You land skidding like an airplane, which is kind of like what a giant eagle is in this world. And you land on the ground, you get off, and all the people of Ballyfull of Cans are around and they're applauding because it's just before dawn. It's just before the festival. And who have you got?
You.
Splendorifa.
You bring down the goat. All the people are applauding. They all look so happy. And Mayor Canna steps out in front of you.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Look at this. Look at you did it. You did it. I always believed in you. I knew you could do it. Very cool.
Very nice.
Yes.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Yes, you're very welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Yes, and did you have a good time?
Yeah, we did have a good time.
Yeah, we did. We had some real fun.
Tell me about it. How was your adventure?
I think we became closer friends because of this.
Yeah.
Grunt.
We definitely had a better time than the people we encountered.
Yeah.
Oh, did you do a lot of murdering?
Yeah.
I love it.
I killed 2 people for sure.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to sum it up in 3 words, each of you 3 words, how was it? How was it?
Wait, so 9 words total or 1 word?
Or 1 word?
No, 9 words, Tony. You each get 3 words. You're autonomous beings, I'm sure.
All right.
Okay. Friendship, fun, and gorilla.
Oh, I don't know what that's in reference to,
Well,
but I
I'm a
bet it
gorilla.
was a good time.
I don't. Is this? Okay. Well, fine.
No.
I'm a gorilla. I mean, me and Quip, I think,
Yes,
have
sorry,
an
you, the woman, what do you think?
Thank you. You know, I think the 3 words that I would sum up this journey would be grunt, quip, adventure.
Perfect. Absolutely. Perfect.
And I go.
Sorry, something happened to my brain there. It was like a brain cut out, and I didn't hear what you said. I got a tiny little stroke.
Okay, the 3 words I was going to say were quizzes, murder. There was a play at the end.
She changed it.
Oh.
She did say that.
Some of the
before.
villagers of Ballyfull of Can seem displeased by the liberal use of 3 words.
She thinks we're stupid.
Yeah, I feel like you took
And then I
advantage
tried
of
to
me
save the
having a
day by just
stroke
standing
there
up.
for a minute, and you changed what you said. That's not okay.
Figuring out who I am.
I
That's fair enough.
love you.
Oh wow.
Oh, quit.
Those are 3 magic words.
Yeah.
You say I love you?
Yeah, Mayor, if you would have met the goblin, you would have been like, oh, what a callback. What a really resonant callback.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you saying you love me? You don't fucking know me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're my mayor. You're my elected
my
representative. Of
How
course
am
I
I
love my
fucking-
mayor.
I don't know
You're a
you
beloved
fuck-
mayor.
fucking love
Come
you.
in, little Mary.
God!
I go take my
I want to hold on. Quip's going to roll for charisma to see how well this mayor tickling goes.
This is what I've been waiting for hours. It's an 18.
Oh,
Oh.
the mayor loves it.
Naggin,
Oh, you won me over. Ooh, you
Come here.
won
Naggin
me.
Lords.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Naggin Lord, I haven't used this whole adventure, but I'm gonna use my minor illusion.
Oh.
Fireworks into the air because
Whoa.
it's a festival. And we should
Whoa.
be excited.
Roll for wisdom, please.
Perfect.
Come on, fireworks. It's a 16.
Whoa, it's a 20. Whoa. Beautiful fireworks fly up into the air, reds and greens and blues, and the other one as well. Everything's great. Everyone's having a great time, and people in the town begin to shout happily about the festival beginning. Splendorifer the goat. Splendorifer the goat looks really happy. The mayor seems delighted, and then the conversation turns to the payment for your services. Do you remember?
Yeah. So do we invoice you, or is it more of a not to be?
How?
We wish we could do it for free, but
Yes. How do you have to be paid in gold? Or
Yes.
how about an orgy with everyone in the town? It's a festival tradition.
Well, then it's going to happen regardless. So why would we take that? As
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
is
with,
the payment?
with
Hold
everyone
on,
in
hold
town
on.
sounds like a job.
I'm gonna let the mayor. I'm gonna let the mayor roll for luck to see how the townspeople go for this.
Can I just say, I hope the orgy happens.
So do I, my fellow.
It's a what?
3.
It's a 3. The mayor says it, and the townspeople look uncomfortable. Like maybe the mayor brings this up every single year, and they never want to get involved because
We
there's
ain't
goats
gonna
present.
do it. We ain't gonna do
Oh,
it.
come on, it's going to be fun, everybody. We're going to get
Boo.
fun.
Boo.
Oh,
So I guess
fine.
we'll
then,
take
take
the
fucking
gold.
The gold is
The mayor hands over 3 bags with 315 gold each in it.
Oh.
You all have your gold. You see Splendorifa walk over to her place at the center of the fair, and the people all look really happy. People are gambling. People are drinking.
sorry, just before we forget, you owe me 20 gold, Grunt.
Oh yes, of course. Yes. And there you go. There's your 20 gold. And do you still have some of those records?
Oh yes, I do want more.
I'll take 2 more. Yeah, I got a bit of extra money.
40 gold.
And any piss?
Give me 1 minute.
Any special urine?
Freeze frame.
Everyone's having a great time. It's all been such a lovely adventure. You've completed this week's adventure of Dungeons and Naggins. Oh my God. Congratulations. Thank you all so much. And thank you, Dice Lord over there. Jordan, how are you feeling? Let's do your check-in with everybody on screen here and hang out. How are you feeling?
Oh, it was great. There was blood.
There was blood. There was finally violence towards the end. That's all you wanted. Blood. There was a 20, meaning there was a lot of spraying blood as well.
Blood.
And
no, it's fun. The reason I say it is because not one point did anyone say, should we kill this person we're talking to? Which is what goes through my mind. No, I'm not going to say in real life. I just mean like in the barbarian world, I would murder more.
In the barbarian world.
The blah blah blah.
In the barbarian world, we murder.
And that's why you're stuck in a dice.
RIDDEE and QUIP, I think, achieved an awful lot in these couple of games. We saw you all develop as people, or orcs, or whatever the hell you are, and we saw you all develop as a team as well. I'm really excited to see more adventures with you in the future, and we're going to be back around next Tuesday again, which I believe is, Jesus Christ, what's that? The 26th of May, because dates and times mean nothing anymore. But we'll be back next Tuesday at 8 p.m. for more adventures, meaning Dice Lord Jordan. Awkward thing about getting you out of the eternal dice prison. Oh,
you are going to do it. You are going to do it.
We need you to stay in there so we can have more fun indeed. Hannah Mamalis, thank you so much for being such a wonderful guest and such a good sport this week. It was such a pleasure to have you here. Please come back and play again sometime. I hope you had fun, and we were really, really, really happy to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. How many mustaches do you have, Hannah?
Have a look. See.
I have to say,
are you going to take that one off now, Hannah?
Yeah. Hang on.
Really appreciate them all being left neatly back on the mustache packet as well.
Yes.
That's the extra mile.
She's going to return them.
I've had my use for them.
Well, thank you all. Thank you all so much for playing, and thank you all so much for watching or listening. If you're listening to this in the podcast form, we will be back again soon. You can listen to older episodes of the show. All the links and stuff are in the description. There's a tip jar if you feel like being sound as well. Thank you so much for being so lovely and coming along and joining us here on this adventure. Come back along soon and we'll have another one. And you can find out more in all the links below. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Have a lovely rest of your time, whenever the hell time this is. This has been Dungeons and Naggins, and we'll see you again. Goodbye.
Bye.